cook some curry. Nothing but the rush and hurry. Curry sucks at nobody. Party says don't you worry. Curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
What up, y'all?
Back at it again.
Yes, indeed.
What in the hell is going on up in here?
We're back with some more Hollywood tales from the Hollywoods. some more conspiracies.
Pretty much.
So I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all like that like button. I hope y'all, you know what I mean? Subscribe if you haven't.
Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the members.
The chat. What up?
Shout out to the chit at. You know what I'm saying? Man, oh man.
Y'all good?
So what the hell is going on out here?
We about to find out. We all about to find out together.
Yeah, it's more like Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Hollywood Crypt, because all these motherfuckers is dead. The motherfuckers that's in that Hollywood circle, they dead consciously. They had to sell their soul to be there. So I don't know why some people even want to fight to get back in once they've been blacklisted, man. Shit, just look at that shit as freedom.
I think niggas want. I think it's the work. I think that's what it is. I think it's more so
create your own.
Yeah, it's more so the work that and the money, the work and the money.
You gotta create
that lifestyle. That lifestyle. That Hollywood should make them feel like they're above society.
Well, because society gives them that illusion. If you think about it, shit.
Yeah.
Society definitely gives them that illusion. Because just think about all the celebrity worship that's going on out here.
Yep. All right, let me see. All right, so we got the Isiah Washington back at it again on
back
his Instagram
at it
page,
again,
and he's writing.
He's basically he's trying to get a book. He's trying to get some books out there exposing Hollywood and the stuff that he went through, and no big publishing companies want to basically accept any of his books or any of his writings because they scared they're gonna get sued by the celebrities that he talk about in his books. Well, he went on to basically say that they assaulted him verbally, physically, sexually, and everything else, and in between. So I guess he posted up a letter of, I guess his agent contacted a big publisher to try to get his book published from a big publisher. You know what I mean? Exposing Hollywood. And this is the letter that I guess he got from his agent that went out to the publishers. He said, the agent said, Dear Wahida, or whatever, I hope your day is running smoothly. Well, this morning we had our editorial meeting, and I was able to pitch both 1,000 Deadly Lies and Taming a Beast to the Kensington team. I guess those are Isiah Washington's books. He said, I have some good news and bad news for you. The bad news is that I was not able to get the team on board with acquiring Isiah Washington's books. It transpired as I feared it would. They were afraid of the legal ramifications. So we are officially passing on it. So they passed on the books because he's scared that the celebrities will basically sue them for Isiah Washington putting those names in that book. Isiah Washington responded under the caption of that post on his IG saying, "This post is for my new and longtime followers, witnesses here on Twitter to be informed that there isn't a single major book publisher willing to pay me millions to not only clear my name, but expose ABC, Disney for what they did to me, and so many others under their employ. Not a single book publisher wants to name the names of their precious white movie stars that have verbally, physically, and even sexually assaulted me throughout my career. Not even Dan Dolan, or editor-in-chief of the National Enquirer was allowed to pay me $1 million for my story, now you can understand the Goliath that I intend to slay. I can't get 16 years of being defamed, ostracized, and forced to live in a prison without walls back, but in time I will have my justice through the grace of God. Their arms are too short to box with God. I want my good name back, and by God, I'm going to get it. So this brother has been in a fight to expose Hollywood for all the abuse that he had to endure all these years. You know what I mean? They basically kicked him out and threw dirt on his name, and y'all know, man, y'all see what they did. You see the brother Jonathan Majors is going through the same shit that this brother already went through.
So they don't want to offer him a book deal because of the name, because of the name dropping.
Yeah, they don't want to get sued.
Oh, so they don't want to get sued. Yeah,
they don't want to. Just in case if he making some shit up, you know, Cardi B and Tasha K type of shit.
Damn.
So they don't want to take that risk. Well, then it's another thing too. They probably got relationships with a lot of these. Yeah. You know, the big publishing companies, you know, they got relationships with the people in Hollywood, especially, you know, because a lot of the big books that get published get eventually turned into Hollywood movies. So, you know, that right there, they ain't gonna F up they business. They don't care what type of abuse. They know what the industry is. He's going to the industry. Basically, what Isiah Washington doing is going to the industry to try to fight the industry, which don't make sense. I mean, the big publicists is the industry also.
Yeah, he just trying to get a book deal out. You know what I mean? He's trying to get his book out there.
Put that shit on Amazon and promote it yourself.
Just self-publish it, brother.
Yeah.
I know he was trying to get the $1 million for the story, though. Yeah, I mean, because who's going to pay him $1 million? I mean, who else besides?
He's going to have to pay himself that $1 million. He's going to have to get the story out there himself. Because, I mean, you can't expect to fight the establishment using the establishment that you fighting against. They not going, like, you got, like, he's going to the big publishers, man. You think they not connected to the Hollywood niggas?
Well, brother, come to our platform, get your story out there, man. We suggest you just try to self-publish your book, and hopefully the people, you know, be on your side with this, man, and the people support you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you got people that, you know, that probably fuck with you worldwide, not just United States. You've been in movies like, you know what I'm saying, next to Jackie Chan, next to Aaliyah. You know what I mean? You've been in all these different movies, man. So I feel like
Anatomy.
Gay's Anatomy. Yeah, he got a status where he should be able to move about independent. You know what I mean? So I want to get into this video though that we posted a while ago with him. You know what I'm saying? This is a reference to what he was talking about then. So let's get into this video real quick. All right, make sure y'all smash that like button too.
Smash that like button. Chill.
Pound the hell out of that like button. Donate your thumbs to that like button, man. Let's get it.
Oh, the conspiracy because I was too dark to be on prime time. You know what? That's what it was. I didn't look like Billy Dean, Jason Williams, divorce a black woman for a white woman and gets a pass from Sheldon Rhimes, and I gotta have a conspiracy with this to kick me out of $250 million. Think of what? I'm getting that money. I'm Jesus.
Get that money. Get that money. Get that money, brother.
I got more credits in the black banker culture than the average Negro on the block. What you talking about? Love Jones, Romeo Must Die, True Crime, ghost shit, Brooklyn Clockers. Y'all don't act like y'all don't forgot my name, man. Don't act like
come on, man.
I'm Tupac and I'm still alive, motherfucker. Who killed Biggie? Who killed Tupac? They've been trying to kill me. I've been living in a prison without walls for 15 years. You would ask the average Negro that could be on the CW network and Netflix and go from 40 to 80 million and G's up for 5 years and make $200 million and don't nobody know about it? Man, I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of being nice.
Talk to us, man.
Sweet coming home.
This is a treat for the Jingle Lounge tribe right here.
This shit definitely entertaining.
I was
He hype.
Then y'all got me over here salivating.
Man, we appreciate you, man.
Now,
Talk your
Gina,
shit.
you know I had to get live. Now let's get back to Juicy.
This is a grown folk conversation.
Let's get back to Juicy. Let's get back to Juicy. Okay. This is a tip. James Earl Hardy came to me to direct B-Boy Blues first because I got fired off to get on the bus wanting to play a gay man with locks, a Benson motorcycle jacket, Timberland boots, and some jeans. And I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about it. I've been tweeting about it. Spike said that ain't gay. I'm like, bro, I've been in New York 10 years. I used to be a dancer. Mm-hmm. All gay black men ain't running around here being effeminate and being a stereotype. I'm like, right. I got to document this now. So 20 years, 25 years as of October, our strong gay black brothers can know that they can be powerful and beautiful and don't have to be a stereotype.
Try to get him to play.
You know what I'm saying? You may not get it now. I left that job. Ruby Cannon begged me to come back, and it is what it is. So back to Juicy. Juicy hurt black men.
Wait.
Juicy, let me finish. Hold on.
Wait.
I'm going to.
They don't know what you're talking about.
You were confused. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give you some clarification. Juicy Smollett was dating my man Patrick Ian Polk, who's still on P Valley right now, where I killed it. Patrick Ian Polk put Juicy in his movie. Patrick Ian Polk was supposed to be Lee Daniels, but Lee Daniels didn't want nobody to be Lee Daniels, but Lee Daniels. You want me to put it on Game? I'll put you on Hollywood Game. Our black people hurt us more than any motherfucking white supremacists I've ever encountered.
Oh, I hear you.
Black lives don't matter in Hollywood. If it did,
black lives don't matter in the streets neither.
Denzel, everybody marching in the streets for me. But it's hard out here for a pimp. Because if you ain't sucking on something, you ain't backing up on something, you ain't drugging with something, you ain't getting that $25 million check. You heard me?
Oh, let me bring that back.
See,
Remix.
So that means he had to do that.
Yeah, let me remix that.
You heard me? See, I'm a free man. You talking to because if you ain't sucking on something, you ain't backing up on something, if you ain't drugging with something, you ain't getting that $25 million. Have everybody from Sam Jackson to Denzel.
I hear you.
Daniels. But Lee Daniels didn't want nobody to be Lee Daniels, but Lee Daniels. You want me to put it on Game? I'll put you on Hollywood Game. Our black people hurt us more than any motherfucking white supremacist.
He didn't get the $25 million though.
I hear you.
He didn't get
Black lives don't matter in Hollywood. If it did, I'll have everybody from Sam Jackson to Denzel, everybody marching in the streets for me. But it's hard out here for a pimp. Because if you ain't sucking on something, you ain't backing up on something, if you ain't drugging with something, you ain't getting that $25 million check. You heard me? See, I'm a free man. You talking to the last nigga standing, baby. Melvin Van Peebles was my mentor. Diane Carroll's my mentor. Sidney Poitier is my mentor. We fight. We don't sell out. How the hell you gonna have more black people calling people like me coons because we got a policy that's freeing over 20,000 black people? 91% of people that got on the First Step Act with Trump, whether he did the right thing for the wrong reasons, don't matter. I was a part of releasing 20,000 people, and 91% of them are black women and black men. What you tell me? What white man in power letting Negroes out of slavery?
Wow.
So Juicy hurt everybody. He hurt himself. He hurt his sister. He hurt the Black Lives Matter movement, which is a beautiful movement. In the beginning with Patrice Cullors, who I'm talking to right now, who's no longer part of BLM. That's my girl. Open Tormenti, I know him both. Everybody getting money. Everybody becoming the new Jesse Jacksons and the new Al Sharptons making money off this race, but they ain't giving no money. Now, okay, all right. If I'm so old and out of touch, if Black Lives Matter has made over $1 billion, where are the STEM centers for black people? The charter schools for black people? Where is the statue from Disney for making $2 billion of Chadwick Boseman on somewhere in America? Where's Wakanda in Disneyland? Black people, when I saw Black Panther 3 times.
Right.
They don't care. Jesse didn't care. He got turned out by the power. I've been to the White House 3 times, but it ain't changed my life. It don't pay my bills. The young man got caught up because he's a young man. Now, I'm going to have empathy for him. It's a hard lesson to learn. But these politicians don't care about no black people, man. We used for idiots every 4 years, and now we used for idiots every week. Smash and grab, that's in the headlines every day, as opposed to black cops or black brothers helping all old people across the street.
Make sure y'all smash that like button.
I'm donating food. Me and my wife have 200 people here in LA. You ain't hearing about it. Got them off the street, got them cleaned up. My whistleblower, Kim Clayton Hirschman, who told the truth about what happened to me, we can't even get her in a headline. And you know I went ham on Twitter. Crickets. I went to Bob Iger. I went to Disney. I went to Shonda, Ellen, Patrick Dempsey, everybody. Crickets. The one thing I'm going to be in this lifetime, I could be a whole lot of things to a whole lot of people, but the one thing I'm never going to be is a sellout and a liar.
Agreed.
I'm too old for that shit. And I'm the one that's telling you, and I got more respect with hitters, pipe hitters. In the 2A community, I could push a button. Do you know how many people I saved?
I don't think he's saying everything we did, because I didn't know Spike Lee tried to get this nigga to play a gay man and get off the bus. I didn't know that. Anybody in here know that before he said that? So you gotta kind of listen. You gotta kind of listen. You gotta kind of you gotta kind of listen closely, because there's some things he's saying you might know, but he also saying some inside shit that you don't know. So let's let this brother continue.
Yeah, right.
By telling him not to go to DC on January 6th. It was a setup. I'm former military. I know how they get down.
Oh, let me bring that back.
It was so cold-blooded. Trump had people I saved by telling them not to go to DC on January 6th. That shit. And I'm the one that's telling you, and I got more respect with hitters, pipe hitters. In the 2A community, I could push a button. Do you know how many people I saved by telling them not to go to DC on January 6th? It was a setup.
Wow.
I'm former military. I know how they get down. It was so cold-blooded. Trump had to walk out the White House. It was so hot. Everybody was talking Civil War.
Right.
They got to him. So when if they could get to him, our presidents are Ken Tips, part-time employees. If you're going to change something, we got to change with ourselves and our community on some real shit. But this shit was by design since 1972. All these kids running around here or babies of Hurricane Katrina. You can't tell them anything. What are you going to tell them when you abandon them and they walk through flooded waters with dead bodies of their grandmothers and aunts float past them? Ain't nobody got no mental health care from that.
Neighborhoods destroyed.
You just took it. It was a land grab. And now you mad because these kids are bucking up with the Grecos and AK-47s and taking theirs? It's out of context.
Right.
It's out of context. But that's how they get us. They always take us out of context.
Absolutely.
And context is everything. So when you say you confused, Queen, I'm gonna pull out. What do you mean you confused about his guilty verdict?
Well, no, see, you're gonna let me talk now. No, I wasn't sure what part you were talking about. Like I wasn't.
What you posted?
Listen, I'm talking about on your page what I posted. Like I have not been watching honestly the whole thing. Like I feel two ways. I felt two ways about it. I honestly, let me say this for the record.
I know what you're about to say. White people been getting away with lies and bullshit for decades.
No.
Why couldn't he get away with it?
That wasn't about what I was about to say to you. What I was going to say was this before I say what I say about Juicy. Is that in all honesty,
At least we know he's juicy. He's juicy small, yeah.
I'm really glad that people are seeing this side of you, Isiah. A side that I promise you I am. Because when I speak about your love of Black people, they are really confused.
Because, like Malcolm X says, when the press lie on us, like Asata Shakur, when they lie on people that's strong, they're going to make all our people hate me. I don't care about that.
I know. That's why I'm saying
that lets me know I'm doing the right thing.
Yes, listen. I know that. That's why I'm saying I'm really glad people get to see this side of you. you know, a side that is very prevalent, very passionate, if they would just get past the bullshit of themselves. Now, as for the whole Jussie Smollett.
Somebody said, is this the guy from the 100? Yeah, 5 seasons. Yeah. We made $200 million on that. Nobody knows about it. Never got a Golden Globe, never got an Emmy, never got it. Even the NAACP sold me out. What a travesty. What a travesty. And I'm a lifetime member.
well, listen. So, but the reason why I was confused about his being guilty, because not that you know, we always see black men being put in a situation in regard to the system. So I wasn't really sure if this was another scenario of that regarding, you know, the system being put in play, or whether he really did, cause his own self to get beat up. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing I wasn't too sure about, and I didn't watch it.
The term, and his real name was Perry, ironically, same as Tyler Perry, ironically. And he was the largest, the most powerful, the most affluent African-American in the history of movie making, playing an ignorant, slovenly, lazy, slickster, call, step, and fetch it. But actually what he did was brilliant. In fact, you read his book, he was the first one that was trying to play a doctor and had the guy Lamont that ended up playing the son on Sanford and Son. He was the first one to try to do what Bill Cosby ended up doing. But because of black people's response to him and being a coon and a sellout and this, they got so locked up in his past and how he made his millions. This guy owned a plane. This guy was like had to be down. He was like Michael Jordan, LeBron of the time, and he played the game well. But our people took him out. They took him out. He was trying to give the world the Cosby Show, playing a doctor, and his wife was going to be a doctor and have his kids long before Bill Cosby. That's not taking anything from Bill Cosby. Okay, I don't.
Peep what he said though. Lamont Sanford, the one that played Fred G. Sanford, son in Sanford and Son, was supposed to play the role that Bill Cosby took for the Cosby Show.
And I definitely ain't know that.
I didn't know that. They took the role away from him and put Bill Cosby in that space. Who in here knew that? I didn't know that. He said the guy that played Lamont Sanford was the man of his time, owner, his own private jet and everything. I didn't know that. I didn't know how, you know, I've known him from seeing him on Sanford and Son.
I didn't know that at all.
I didn't know what else he was, was ever into. So they replaced him. He said his own people in Hollywood, niggas in Hollywood took him out and put Bill Cosby in his spot to play.
So basically, he had Bill Cosby spot originally. He had Bill Cosby spot. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I ain't know that. Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy as shit. And he said his own people, his own niggas in Hollywood did it. Not the white folks in Hollywood, the niggas in Hollywood.
Don't we see that in our own neighborhoods though?
It's always been
who be killing us in our own neighborhood? On television, they make you think that the cops is killing us in our own neighborhood, which happens sometimes. But for the majority of the time, it's us killing us in our neighborhoods. In high numbers. I know people say, well, you kill the people that you're around. Nah, but high numbers from our neighborhoods compared to other neighborhoods. Let's just be real about this shit. So we always doing our own kind dirty.
Yeah. It's the crab in the barrel mentality. Let's get into it. Yo, hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all run those likes up on this one. Run them likes up.
Work. I can separate the work from the person, the human being, because that's our vocation, right? That's our job, right? It's a job, right? Okay, and it's a craft. And I'm old school, so it's not trying to just be famous. I never wanted to be famous. I never wanted to leave New York. I left New York because I got tired of being attacked and hunted by the New York Police Department during the 94 crime bill. The writing was on the wall. So I actually escaped to LA in 1996. like an underground railroad, because I knew if I stayed here, I'm going to hurt somebody, get hurt, or end up being dead. It was Eleanor Bumpers. It was Michael Stewart.
Right.
NYPD, do the right thing was needed to be made.
Absolutely.
Okay? That shit, it was bad.
It's one of my favorite movies.
And it's worse now. See, the problem with the underground, the problem with the politicians and the news media that I've been talking about putting a class action lawsuit on Fox News and CNN as a collective of American people is that this propaganda, they don't care about the people on the ground that are eating annihilators for breakfast, all right, and TV dinners for dinner. Okay,
Right.
They don't care. They don't care. They just want the ratings and they want their money. They want to abscond with the federal dollars. The federal dollars. See, Trump ain't never hurt no black person in no neighborhood. That's your mayor. That's your councilman. That's your, the mayors control those federal dollars once it gets to the city and the governors of the state. Trump ain't killed, ain't hurt no black person. If you mad at somebody, be mad at your mayor. Be mad at your governor. But the lie on TV, because they know that we by nature tend to believe we're generous, good-hearted people. We want to believe that you're not lying to us. That's what we're saved. We're of the light. We have sun in our melanin. We have energy. You sitting up there burning incense that I can smell. I can smell it. I can smell it. Frankincense and myrrh. I can smell it. We're very sensitive people. We don't need a cell phone to connect. We already been to the moon and back. We already created mathematics. And this ain't no Hotep shit. And now I got to live that Hotep is pejorative. It means a negative. Because somebody only read half the books. And out there accusing all so-called white people that ain't really white people. We don't know what that means. We're not colors, we're human beings. When do we stop being human beings? When do we stop being peoples? I come from the Mindi, Timni, and Bundu peoples. They come from the Nordic peoples, the Celtic peoples, the Scots, the Welsh. They come from peoples. Irish was a people before it became a group. When they just through jingoism and destroy us being able to communicate as like the Tower of Babel as people, there was a select group, which is the 1% that said we got them. And then they know Negroes through the cell phone. I saw, about 3 years ago, I saw a young African-American on a video that disturbed me. And that's why I got into the 2A community. And really getting excited by African-Americans expressing and training with firearms at all levels. Okay? This young black man got shot and ended up being paralyzed, I think in Boston, about 3 or 4 years ago, long before Jacob Blake and George Floyd. And it broke my heart. This young man got shot, almost killed. Because when they say, show me your hands and get on the ground, show me your hands, get on the ground. He reached in his pocket to take his new cell phone out so he wouldn't break it. And when he reached in his pocket, they lit him up. He said before on the video, it may be out there, he was saying, I just didn't want to break my phone. That's where we are. iPhone 13. It's the same phone, iPhone 8. That's how they got us. And see, the one thing about America is they're very good at marketing violence, sex, and violence. Sex. We don't own anything else in America. No, that's why Gaddafi, I was supposed to visit Gaddafi, bring him a vintage New York Yankees cap and the first 3 seats in the Grays.
That would be nice.
Guy that's now in federal prison and waiting to go to federal prison. I wasn't supposed to be on that plane. 2 weeks later, Muammar Gaddafi was dead because he was promoting to all nations that whoever had the most gold and the most oil controlled the mercantile system. No different than Mansa Musa. Now, we're the only people that refuse to leave a country that had enslaved us. That's why I've been talking about in my book, dual citizenship, African ancestry. Have an exit strategy. Know your people. Yeah. So if someone says, hey, 100 years from now, we're done with you black people. Go back to black. You can't get a ticket to black. Where you gonna go? One day on September 24th with Terrence Crutcher, I woke up and turned my TV on and I saw that crap and I started watching. I said, I can't do this. And I posted from my Facebook that one day we just stay home. Just one day, all black people, non-essential.
Remember.
One day, just one day, Monday Magazine, just one day, 24 hours. I was attacked by Sean King. I was attacked by white people, black people, Latino people. I was attacked by everybody saying you out of touch. You could afford to stay one day. But COVID shut your ass down for 18 months.
18 months.
Check. And you run out there and buy some goddamn Louis Vuitton.
Global.
Man, see,
Global.
look, I'm not saying it to downgrade my people.
Right.
My people are ignorant and are programmed for a reason. This TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, this shit is not good for our generation, man.
And you're grasping for
Because
straws, Russian roulette, spin the fucking bottle.
Like me and
You
soon
understand
to be
what I'm
yours.
saying? This is nothing. This is over with.
That phone is the worst thing you can have. It's worse than a gun. I can't have a firearm without a license. I can't drive without a license. Okay? I can't have a car without insurance. But everybody can have a burner, 2, 3, 4, 5 burners on a phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a setup, y'all, to our own.
Don't be fooled by the
And we can't just be waiting for black people to rise, because that's another shit too, especially in New York. Black people on the rise. Black people ain't own shit. But getting their ass whipped and going to jail and whatever damn thing.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Demise. We're the only people that are beating ourselves and killing ourselves to stay in a country that don't want us, and we don't even check in with the Native Americans that already been committed with genocide. And I don't hear that stuff that, Africans were here before that. Okay, okay, the Californians with the K were of dark melanated people, but they were murdered too. But here's the headline, as I said before. Not all these so-called white people, whatever that is, are bad human beings. There were abolitionists that helped Harriet Tubman. Abolitionists that's not out there killing people today. If you got 75 million that voted for Trump, why are those 75 million people out there? If we're the minority, why aren't we all being just mowed down in the streets? Like the 60s and the 50s. They had no problem lynching us in the 1800s. Where the lynchings at? All I'm saying is racism real? 100%. Bigotry real? 100%, because those generations are being educated by other generations of ignorance.
Right.
So that's not going to change. But that's not the masses. Black Hollywood doesn't exist. It was considered a pejorative. It was a joke. It was Stephen Fetchit calling it Black Hollywood. It's like, why we got to be separate from the whole system? So people talk about Black Hollywood like it's a big... No, it's not. If it's a big deal, why don't we have our own studio? Where's Byron Allen at? Where's Byron Allen? He was suing. Where's Byron Allen?
Where is Byron Allen?
Where's Byron Allen at?
You're right.
I'm calling him out. Where's Byron Allen and Al Sharpwood at now? It's a game, man. They're in a club and our black asses ain't in it. But the one thing we can do when we say no, and we mean no, we're done as a collective. A lot of people get nervous. Look here, bro. I got enemies at. I'm a living Nipsey Hussle right now, bro. Serious talk. I'm a living Nipsey Hussle right now. You see my walls, man. This is like fortified concrete, man. I had to get a house that was in a virtual fucking bunker. You want me to drop a bomb on me like Philadelphia? I'm that serious. See, that's the problem. I never wanted to be an actor. I was always an activist. I want to change hearts and minds around the world with my dark skin, big nose, and full mouth, because y'all been hating on brothers that look like me. But I'm still alive, 58, going strong. I could run a quarter mile at the hiccup.
There you go, my man. Nah, he ain't the new Jaguar. Trust me, this nigga been in the game for a minute, and
I gotta hit him with this. I gotta hit him with this one
we
more
watched
time,
him.
man. I gotta hit him with this one more time.
Hit him.
Just listen, please, y'all.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Hey, Redman is in the building. Funk Dr. Spot is in the building. Hey, I got a PSA announcement for everybody out there. If you got pain, you suffer from anxiety, go get your CBD smokes, CBD gummies, and CBD oils at nightanddaycbdhub.com.
What's up, family? It's Isiah Curry. You been looking raggedy lately? Cause you having trouble finding the right products for your beautiful melanated bodies? Skin so ashy you look albino? Head so dry and nappy you can start a fire with it?
What's the last time somebody comes in here?
Well, look no further, family, because we got you covered over here at Night and Day Shopping Network. We team up with other black entrepreneurs to bring you the best self-care products for us melanated brothers and sisters. And don't feel left out, white people. You can use them too. All the products are all natural and chemical free. We got some raw shea and cocoa butters, body washes, coconut hair conditioners, yucca root shampoo, gift boxes, and gel and oil for your hair locks. All from black-owned companies. It's way better than that crap from Walmart and the dollar store. Shit. So click the link in the description box below and go get you some at nightanddayNetmarket.com.
All right, before we get into the next topic, we got the discount code going. Mama May 20. You can use the discount code for the CBD shop
And for the net market
and for the net market shop and get 20% off on all your orders. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, y'all.
Yep.
Now we gotta get into the situation with the Prince Harry and Meghan
Markle
being basically chased around for 2 hours straight.
Sheesh.
You know what I mean? And got into a fatal accident. Sort of like his mama.
A near fatal accident. I mean,
near fatal.
Yeah.
That car is still fucked up, but the situation is kind of like parallel to Princess Diana's situation. So
and Anne Hesh.
Yeah, Anne Hesh. Exactly.
Don't forget about that situation.
Yep.
Matter of fact, y'all can go on our Rumble and see the article we did about Anne Hesh on our Rumble. You know what I'm saying? You can go join our Rumble. We Night and Day Network over there too. But yeah, look at this, man. Look at this. Sheesh.
It's crazy, right?
So what the hell is going on up in here?
So Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle caught up in a high-speed road crash. You know what I'm saying? On their way to the Invictus Games? I don't know what the hell that is. But it says Prince Harry was caught up in a dramatic high-speed road crash on his way to the Invictus Games. That left two people in the hospital. The royal was said to be left distressed by the accident, which was the motorbike riding police officer in the motorcade hitting a taxi and thrown into the streets. The police officer was reportedly catapulted 30 feet down the road after his head-on collision, while the driver of the Toyota Prius had to be cut free from the rescue workers. Both were taken to the hospital for treatment. It says there was debris across the road as the bonnet of the car was destroyed by the impact of the crash. The incident happened near.
It was a hit.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Same thing that happened with Princess Diana, and we're gonna get into that as well. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's
basically the
looking
pictures
just like that.
Yeah, the pictures you're seeing is pictures from the accident. That car right there, head-on collision. So they was riding a motorcade. So, but they was saying they was followed by paparazzi for like 2 hours.
No way they follow him around for motherfucking.
And they said it
2
was
hours.
like
That
more than one.
something else.
It was more than one
30
car.
meters.
Yeah, it's more than one car trailing them. It's saying it was different cars that was trailing them. You know what I'm saying? So the police officers were reportedly discharged from the hospital yesterday, while the driver of the Prius remains in the hospital in a non-life-threatening condition after being cut out the car by firefighters. All right, let me see. Yep.
So basically, TMZ was following him around, huh?
TMZ, shit.
That's who it was. It was TMZ following him around for 2 hours and shit.
That's crazy.
It was TMZ the MI6 division.
Wow. So
y'all niggas funny as hell with this shit, man.
All right. God, make me want to hit him with it. Hit him with this shit again.
As well. Please hit him with this. Hit him with that shit, man. Cause these niggas need to hear this. Y'all listen, man.
Don't
Listen
be
to
fooled
this.
by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
So it says the success was pursued by photographers after leaving the Women Vision Award at the city's Zyfield Ballroom in a convoy that included Doria Raglan and Megan's mother. The couple were left shaken by the incident, although ultimately one was hurt in the security detail, CNN says. I was trying to get to the part where hold on.
Now you know y'all know
here it go. Here it go right here.
The royal family right now too.
Yeah, it says according to the couple account, altercation with photographers was prolonged and involved multiple traffic violations last night. The Duke of Duchess and Success and Miss Wrangling were involved in a near catastrophic car chase. Highly aggressive paparazzi. The couple spoke and said, they said this the quote, this their quote.
MI60.
The relentless pursuit lasting over 2 hours resulted to multiple narrowly collision involving the drivers of the road and pedestrians and the two NYPD officers.
You gotta be a damn fool to believe that was paparazzi that was following them around that aggressive for 2 hours. Y'all know damn well that was some type of detail that was put onto them. Y'all know damn well that wasn't no goddamn paparazzi. They switched those words out. They mean MI60, not paparazzi.
MI60.
Yeah, they paparazzi. Y'all niggas are funny as hell with this shit.
Damn.
Y'all know what's beef within the royal family right now, right? You know they try. You know the king trying to kick Prince Andrew out of the motherfucking royal estates. He said he ain't going nowhere. So y'all know that Elizabeth, you know what I mean, their mother recently died, and King Charles took the throne, and King Charles don't like his family.
Hell nah.
He don't like none of these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
so he don't care what don't care what happens to them. And he don't even want them on the estate. And then y'all know Prince Andrew was tied up in that Epstein shit. So that's another reason why King don't want to fuck with him. He like, oh, you got caught. You know, they don't want to fuck with nobody that got caught. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a war going on at the top right now.
So it says
witnessing this shit in real time. They don't give a look, man. Y'all gotta understand the shit going on at the top. You know what I'm saying? It is no different than the shit that goes on at the bottom. Bunch of backstabbers, no honor among thieves.
It says the Duke and the Duchess appeared nervous when they got inside the taxi cab. That the security guard got them out of the taxi at the point to tell paparazzi to move. It's like, so they were scared when they got into the taxi cab. That's what the taxi cab driver giving his account, saying they was kind of like paranoid and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically that's what happened. True vintage. King Charles basically said, y'all motherfuckers got to go. Y'all gotta find your own way.
That's basically, yeah.
Yep, that's basically, and he got the power to do that shit. That's the crazy thing.
That's crazy.
That's just crazy.
Let me pull this video up.
That's crazy. So it's like an active war going on, man. Like a family feud type of war going on over there. That shit ain't got nothing to do with us, but you know what's crazy? We still some way indirectly get affected by that shit. Because they own so much business and so much land and so much this and so much that it indirectly affect the markets, directly affect markets. Indirectly affect everybody. Man, this shit is just
let's get into this video of this woman describing how Princess Diana died, and then we're gonna get into the Michael Jackson interview with Barbara Walters and Michael Jackson saying the same thing that happened to the same shit that just happened to them. Meghan Markle and her husband, Prince Harry, same. Diana and the same. Let's just get into it.
Make sure y'all hold on before hit that like button. Yeah, that's just what I was about to say. Please smash that like button before we continue this, man.
Let's get into the
Matter of fact, where we at with them Jones?
Yeah, I know. You know how they be with the engagements, man. We need them engagements on this video
for it to be worth our time.
Yeah, real talk, because they, you know what I'm saying, like the way this algorithm work, man. God, them engagements is warranted when we do these videos, man.
That's running only 273. It's 400.
Nah, but this shit need to be at 300 something.
Yeah, we should get it.
Them shit need over 300 and plus.
We'll play the video after it reach at least 300, and then it'd be worth our time. And shit.
We almost there.
Yeah, we almost there.
Need 20 something more likes, man. Go ahead and run them Jones up real quick. It's enough for y'all in here, so we can get into this video.
Where they at, though?
281. Let's go. 19 more. Let's get it. So we can get into these videos.
285. Where they at, though? We need 300.
There's probably people that's trying to catch up to the video, probably playing playback. But yeah, for y'all that's caught up, just hit that like button. Let's get it. All right, we almost there.
We almost there. We at 294.
Yeah,
294. Knocking at 300's dough.
300 of them things. We letting it fly.
Yeah, cause I know none of y'all ain't see this video.
And people forgot about the interview Michael Jackson did.
Yeah.
The 3 a.m. phone calls with Prince Diana in the morning, which they scrubbed the internet of the
they scrubbed most of that shit. Yeah.
They scrubbed the internet of that completely because we looked for it. Top to bottom, looked for it. Couldn't find it.
When back in the day, like let's say around 2015, you'd be able to find that shit easily.
Yeah. All right, let me see where we at. I think we could let it fly. Yep, let's go.
Let's go.
It was interesting timing. The reason I want to raise this particularly with personal experience of the case. I mean, I know there's all sorts of speculation about what really happened and was.
Hold on, pause this real quick because they gotta have context. This is an MI6 agent. In case y'all don't know who MI6 is, that's like the English version of the Central Intelligence of the CIA. That's like the English version of the CIA, and they work directly with the Crown. MI6 work directly with the Crown and its military intelligence.
So that's who this lady is. Let's get into it.
All right.
It was interesting timing. The reason I want to raise this particularly with personal experience of the case. I mean, I know there's all sorts of speculation about what really happened and was Henri Paul drunk and, you know, why they took the route they did. It was completely circuitous. But David and I had personal involvement in it. Apart from the timing, which really screwed our lives over for about a year afterwards. About 2 months after her death, we had a mysterious phone call. And it turned out it was Mohammed Al-Fayed, who wanted us to go to Paris and look at some documents he'd been offered. So at this point, we're living in a very remote farmhouse. Black Ritz Mercedes comes to pick us up and take us to Paris, and almost crashes twice. So that could have been a good headline. Anyway, we look at the documents. He's been offered these for sale from a guy who's very vague about how he got hold of them. That's the one. These were documents purporting to prove that there was CIA and MI6 involvement in Diana's death. And they looked good. But if you knew what a document really looked like, what a proper MI6 document looked like, there was some simple errors, things like the date timeline, things like the addressee list, they just weren't quite right. They were forgeries, they were very good forgeries. And this would have been a classic strawman technique. You know, Al-Fayed was asked for $20 million for these documents and probably would have paid if they were real, because he was desperate to prove that there was a plot against his son and his possible future daughter-in-law. Anyway, we saw that they were forgeries, they were fakes, and it saved him $20 million, but also saved him embarrassment. This would have been a classic straw man operation, whereby he would have bought them, held them up to the world's media and said, look, I've got proof. And then the authorities would have turned around and said, look, it's so obvious, look at these simple errors, of course they're forgeries. You can imagine what would have happened. Anything else he ever found out, he would have been dismissed as a fantasist. So, you know, his entire campaign for justice for his son would have stalled pretty much before it started. Anyway, as the lady down there said, the guy who was trying to flog him these documents was a well-known con man called Oswald or Oscar Lewinter. He was also notoriously an MI6 agent. He was quite well known. Most agents were pretty, their identities were quite tightly held. He was pretty well known though, because he seemed to get involved in all sorts of dodgy activities. So that, to us, proved that there was an MI6 interest in this. And then, of course, we started looking at the other evidence and all the rest of it. And I have to say, my personal opinion, I think, yes, they did intend to at least seriously injure or kill her. And it's not just about the fact that, was she pregnant, wasn't she? We'll never know, because they embalmed her against all French law so quickly. And all the other speculative things you see in the press. It's also the fact that it was reported that she was being a great success in the landmine campaign that she was running. Yes. But also, she was about to go into campaigning on the behalf of the Palestinians. Now, you can imagine someone of Princess Diana's profile doing that. They would not have tolerated it. They could not have dealt with that. So I think that's why she was taken out. I think they've probably been planning it for a while, and it was just perfect timing. They did it when they did.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
All right, hold on. Let's get into it. Hold on.
I gotta hit him with it real quick.
Okay. Get him.
And you're grasping for straws, Russian roulette, spin the fucking bottle. You understand what I'm saying? This is nothing. This is over with.
The night Princess Diana died, Jackson canceled his concert, but his last two concerts were dedicated to her. He doesn't pretend that she was a close friend. She was a fan.
I met her first at a concert in London. She was very kind, very loving, very sweet.
What did you two talk about?
I wrote a song called Dirty Diana. And it's not about Lady Diana, it's about certain kind of girls that hang around concerts or clubs. You know, they call them groupies.
The groupies. Mm-hmm.
I've lived in that all my life. You see girls, they do everything with the band, everything you can imagine. So I wrote a song called Dirty Diana. But I took it out of the show in honor of Her Royal Highness. And she took me away. And she said, "Are you gonna do Dirty Diana?" I said, no, I took it out of the show because of you. But no, I want you to do it. Do it. Do the song.
So she had a sense of humor with you.
Yeah, of course. And she told me she was honored to meet me. And I said, it's an honor to meet you.
How did you hear about her death?
I woke up and my doctor gave me the news. And I fell back down in grief. And I started to cry. And so the pain, I felt inner pain. It was pain in my stomach and in my chest. So I said, I cannot handle this. It's too much. Just the message and the fact that I knew her personally. Then on top of that one, I said, there's another one. Real soon, I feel it coming. There's another one. It's another one coming, and I pray it's not me. Please don't let it be me. And Mother Teresa came.
Are you psychic? Is that what you're saying?
I don't want to say that, but I've done it before.
And you thought it might be you?
Yes. I've been living in that kind of life all my life. The tabloid press, that kind of press, not the press, the tabloid, the paparazzi, that type. I've been running for my life like that, hiding, getting away. You can't go that way because they're over there. And let's go this way. Pretend we're going that way, and we'll go that way. So much that
people they saying though, same shit they going. People they saying though.
I've been running for my life like that, hiding, getting away. You can't go that way because they're over there. And let's go this way. Pretend we're going that way, and we'll go that way. So much say, hold on, stop. This person deserves their privacy. You are not allowed to go there. I go around the world dealing with running and hiding. I can't take a walk in the park. I can't go to the store. I have to hide in a room. You feel like you're in prison.
What's been the most intrusive thing? What's the worst?
They've always have been. They go as far as to hiding in the places. So they'll slide a machine up under the toilet. You go, oh my God. They've done that.
Wow.
When you came into this hotel, you had to come in, or you felt you had to come in through the kitchen.
I've been doing it for years. In many lobbies, I've never seen the front door. Never.
Did you ever try to outrace the paparazzi?
To outrace them?
Yes.
They follow you. They chase us on the scooter.
Cutting in front of you?
Yeah. And I have to say to the driver, I said, slow down. I jump in. I said, you're going to kill us. I said, slow down. I've done that many times. Going to kill us. So he jumps out of the car and yells at these people.
You know, there is that argument that you rely on publicity to sell your albums or your concerts.
When I approve of
want
something,
it.
yes.
But you can't always control the press. You can't approve of everything. You can't invite them in again and again, and then at a certain point close them out.
Yes, you can.
Well, how do you do that? What is that line?
And by doing that, this is their time for this, and this you should not do. You should not say he's an animal. Should not say he's Jacko. I'm not a Jacko. I'm Jackson.
How do you feel when they call you?
Wacko Jacko. Where'd that come from? Some English tabloid. I have a heart and I have feelings. I feel that when you do that to me. It's not nice. Don't do it. I'm not a wacko.
There are those who would say that you add to the attention.
No, I don't.
Well, the masks, the mysterious behavior.
There's no mysterious behavior. There's a time when I give a concert, I like to have as many people want to come can come and enjoy the show. And there's a time where you like to be in private when you put on your pajamas, go to sleep, cut off the light, ding, and you lay down. That's your private space. You go in the park. I can't go in the park. So I create my own park at Neverland, my own water space, my movie theater, my theme park. That's all for me to enjoy.
I don't want this to sound insulting. I'm just going to be straight with you. But you are somewhat eccentric, to say the least. The way you dress, the way you look, it invites attention. The whole appearance, as you grew up, was larger than life. more extreme. You don't think that calls the paparazzi to you?
No.
No?
No. Maybe I like to live that way. I like to dress that way. I don't want paparazzi, really. But if they come, be kind. Write the right kind thing to write.
Michael, is it the journalist's role or the press's role to be kind?
To be kind?
Because the press also sometimes has to look into things, be tough. It can't always be kind.
What you saw it happen to Lady Diana, you tell me. There should be some boundary, some kind of way. The star needs some space. Give him a chance to relax. He has a heart. He's human.
You canceled the concert you were about to do when you heard of Diana's death.
Yes.
And when you finally did a concert, you dedicated your concert to her. What did you say?
In my heart, I was saying, I love you, Diana. Shine and shine on forever. Because you are the true princess of the people. And in words, I did not say it, but I said it for 3 minutes and showing a big picture on all the Jumbotron screens and the Sony big, huge screen. And her picture was there, shining, and the crowd went bananas. I played the song Smile and Gone Too Soon.
Give us some of the lyrics if you can.
Shiny and sparkly and splendidly bright. Here one day, gone one night. Gone too soon.
You have said, I grew up in a fishbowl. I will not allow that to happen to my son. Yet when your son was born, you sold pictures to the National Enquirer and to other European papers,
Right.
tabloids. Why did you do that?
Why?
Why?
Because there was a race. There were some illegal pictures out. Illegally, somebody had taken pictures of a baby for millions of dollars. They said, here's Michael's son.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't. So I took the pictures of the baby. They're forcing me to get his pictures. There's helicopters flying above us, flying over my house, flying over the hospital.
That's just our paparazzi, fam. When you motherfuckers start following you on helicopters and shit, nigga, that's agents.
Nigga, I've been saying that.
That's goddamn agents. That ain't no damn paparazzi.
That's how they follow these celebrities. These celebrities, that's how they keep a tail on all these celebrities, because you gotta think about it. These celebrities got influence.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So they don't want these celebrities going off doing their own thing. That's
doing their own
what
thing.
that MI6 agent said.
Right.
You know what I mean? Princess Di was gonna go over there and start, you know what I mean, doing business with Palestine and all that. Political stuff over there. And it was like, nope. You know what I'm saying? They don't it don't be paparazzi following these motherfuckers, man. It be
not a
them.
helicopter and shit like that. Helicopter flying over the house and nigga, that's agents, nigga.
Nigga, they was following Meghan Markle and Prince Harry around for 2 hours, my nigga. That was not no paparazzi.
That wasn't no paparazzi.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that it's obvious. Like, you gotta be a complete idiot to believe the official story anymore.
Yeah, like, and it can always be agents disguising themselves as paparazzi. That's the easiest thing to do.
That's the easiest thing.
Because they know superstars get followed by paparazzi. That's the easy way to disguise yourself. It's just as a paparazzi and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you gotta be careful that all this shit is still not scripted.
It's still not scripted.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
On some Truman Show type shit.
Yeah. Let me see what else he.
Machines and satellites all over even the hospital said, Michael, we've had every kind of celebrity here. We've never had it like this. This is unbelievable. And so I said, here, take it. And I gave the money to charity.
So rather than, in a sense, what you're saying is, what you did was to get them off your back.
Yeah. Now they want to do it again, and maybe I don't want to show him to the world like that. I want to have some space where he can go to school.
Hold on, pause this again.
I want him to be called.
You know the ingredient that they always leave out when they talk about, the media posting stuff and putting stuff out there. You know what element everybody leaves out? The masses. The reason why the media do that is because the masses always pick up shit or click on shit or read shit or watch shit that's more about the drama and negativity. So of course they're gonna come up with shit like Wacko Jacko and all that, because that's going the masses is more they it appeals to them more, and the masses will pick that shit up from the newsstand. Back then it was the newsstand. Now it's clicks.
Now it's YouTube. Yeah, now
it's clicks.
Clicks.
Yeah, now it's Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok clicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We know.
It's the fucking masses at the end of the day.
If you're a content creator, you know. If you're a content creator, then you know.
Yeah, exactly.
The mindset of getting people to click. You know.
Exactly.
You know
the masses don't never take the blame for some of this shit. That's why ain't never no change happening. Everybody want to just blame somebody else. And it's like all of us collectively need to be blamed for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause we giving it energy. That's why they keep putting it out there. That's why they made millions of dollars. Back in the day, they used to make millions of dollars off of celebrities' new baby pictures. Oh yeah, Michael Jackson having a baby. Oh, Jennifer Lopez twins. They paid $5 million to have the first pictures of motherfucking Jennifer Lopez kids when they were babies.
Yeah.
$5 million. She sold the pictures for $5 million. I forgot what magazine she showed that shit to. $5 million. She charged them for those pictures. And they paid for that shit. And I bet you they made that money back.
They made that money back plus some. Yeah, because publication was flying off. The tabloids were flying off.
Exactly. Everybody wanted. Yeah, exactly. And this is before the internet. You know what I'm saying?
All we did was transfer that mindset to the internet.
That's all it did. Yep. Transfer to the internet. And it's showing you even more that the masses.
Oh, it's People magazine? Okay.
It was People? Okay.
Vacay based at People.
I knew it was one of those magazines. $5 million they paid.
And they still act like that. They still act like that.
Twin pictures. That's crazy.
These publications still act like that. They was trying to figure out what Rihanna baby looked like before it was, before she made it public. And you know what I'm saying? Basically, that's how they come up. These artists come up off of that type of shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
So that's
Wacko Jacko. That's not nice. They call the father that. That isn't nice. Right?
You said you don't want your child to be called Wacko Jacko's son. How are you going to prevent
You know what it is? Pause real quick. You know
Wacko
what it is?
Jack.
You know what it is? It's because the content creators never want to blame the customers neither. Because you still want those clicks to come.
Yeah.
Still want those purchases. So ain't nobody's gonna be like, well, the only reason why I'm keep putting this type of shit out is because that's what y'all buying. You ain't gonna say that to the customers. So you're gonna just keep putting that shit out and let people, keep saying you the devil. Cause I'm telling you, everybody in the media can't be this goddamn wicked. There's probably some people, in their mind, they like, damn, I don't really want to put this type of content out, but this is all they fuck with. This is all they fuck. So I'm telling you, a lot of content creators is in that position right now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them is in that position right now. They stuck doing some shit they ain't really passionate about is because the people only gravitate towards certain shit.
And at the end of the day, it's just still a business.
And at the end of the day, it's still
gotta run a business, yeah. So, if majority of people say they don't want Whoppers no more, they have to take Whoppers off the menu.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's what this shit is about.
That's the thing. That's the idea. Maybe you should come up with a plan to help them.
You're his daddy.
There you go. But they created that. If they ever think that I would have a child one day that I have a heart, it's hurting my heart, why pass it on to him?
Do you like being a father?
I love it.
Are you very involved with him?
Yes.
Do you want more children?
Yes.
You have been in the spotlight since you were a baby yourself.
Yes.
If your son showed talent, by the way, does he show any talent at 9 months?
Well, I'll tell you this much. When he's crying, keep him from crying, you have to do one thing.
What?
I have to stand in front of him and dance.
Really?
Yes. And he stops crying. His tears turn to laughter. He starts happy. He smiles.
And do you do your moonwalk with him?
Yeah, I do all kind of move. Move, and then he stops crying.
You stop crying?
Stops
You must
crying.
do a lot of dancing.
I do a lot of dancing.
Michael, if this little boy says, Daddy, I want to go on the stage. After what you've gone through?
Hey, hold on now. Hold on. If you do go that way, expect this, expect that, expect this, expect that.
You'd lay it all out.
I'd lay it all out. You're going to get all this and all this and all of this. You ready to do that? Yeah, I can't wait. Go and do it better than I did it.
But know what you're in for.
Know what you're in for.
My kids ain't got a lick of talent in their body, man. they want his biologicals.
Yeah, they not his biological.
Yeah, they want his biological, so they ain't have a lick of talent.
Well, you know they ain't, because they would, if they was his biological kids, they would have been born black, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
If they would at least been biracial.
Yeah, they look like his nephews look. The ones his brother had kids, the white women, they look like the nephews. His nephew, they look like Mike Jackson nephews.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this live right here, man. Share it.
Definitely
click that like button, man.
Click that like button. Shit, man.
I mean,
head up out of here,
continue
man.
to continue to support us, man. If you day one supporter, man, make sure you stay tuned for what we got coming next. You already know. And make sure y'all join the email list as well, because we giving discounts out through the email list. And and another thing, the email list to back up everything we doing, just in case they decide to push a button one day and say, we don't like Night and Day Network on this platform no more.
Or a lot of, they ain't gonna like a lot of motherfuckers on this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's their platform. They can do whatever they want to.
Yeah, they try to push the button to get us the fuck out of here. So follow us on Rumble. We on Facebook. We on Twitter. We on Twitch. We on all the platforms. So just type in Night and Day Network in the search bar. We come right up. And support our shops, man. We got the Net Market shop with all the hair care, skincare products, the merch, the books, the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? The hair care, skincare products. We got the CBD, of course. We got everything you need for CBD, edibles, vapes, smokes, pre-rolls, skincare products. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
We love all the support, man. Thank y'all for all the
Appreciate all the support and
love we be getting, and all the hate, man. We love all the hate too.
Love the hate. Yeah. It's just part of it.
That means we doing something right if we got some haters.
Exactly.
So that means they care that much. Thank you, haters.
Yep.
Hi, haters.
So until we meet again, ladies and gentlemen, peace out. We see y'all, man. We get up on y'all.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What's up, y'all? It's Naturi Naughton, aka Tasha from Power. Want to make sure y'all go head over to nightanddaynetmarket.com. Get you some melanin merch, t-shirts, shoes, bags, jewelry, anything you can think of. It's gonna be dope. Oh, and make sure y'all check out the hot content they got on YouTube with the host Isiah Curry and the Curry Gang. All right, so go check that out. Support, show some love. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
If you can't sleep, you got post-traumatic stress syndrome from being in the hood, you got pain, you got all this crazy thing, then you need to get your thing right. Go get the CBD. You know what I mean? If you suffer from anxiety, go get the CBD smoke, CBD gummies, the CBD oils at nightanddayscbdhub.com. Trust me, I got off of bogeys from fucking with CBD, and I am the bogey man. So make sure you go get it, man. Go get your gummies, your CBD oils, and your CBD bogeys. It's a fact. CBD smokes. Night and Day CBD Hub